This guy is completely soaking wet. We're at the park and I like to come here and do this once a week. Just go for a walk, really get my thoughts together and figure out what the plan is for next week. Sometimes it's good to know just what the first step is so that you can figure out what the rest is. You can really figure out what comes after that. If you just know where to take that first step, you can really see the vision and the path of where things need to go. Sometimes just walking into things blindly, or sometimes just not knowing what you're doing things without a plan, saying, you know what, things just happen, doesn't help. I've found that at least just knowing 10% of where you're heading, just knowing and visualizing that idea can help massively. I try and go for a walk whenever I can. No phone, no music, no nothing, just me and this guy. And we really try and I try and put my thoughts together. I don't know what he's thinking about. And the main thing behind it is just to visualize and figure out what's going to happen next. Visualizing, some people may call it manifestation, some people might call it belief, some people might call it imagination. The key thing behind it is just to picture and create a mental image of what it is I'm trying to achieve. It doesn't have to be the end goal. It doesn't have to be, for some people it could be insane amounts of money. It could be a nice car. It could be a nice house. That's not what I'm picturing. The idea behind it, and neuroscience shows this, is to picture the actions of doing things that will get you to that goal. Now, by visualizing, I'm allowing myself to build and also figure out what comes after that first step. It's a tortoise and the hare situation almost. Instead of just trying to speed run it to the end and just try and get to that end goal, why not just try and enjoy the journey? But for me, visualizing is allowing me to build that journey. It's about building the story from start to finish. There's a number of ways to do this. Some people like to write their thoughts down. Some people go in the shower because there's no distractions. There's a reason why it's called shower thought. Me, going for a walk seems to help because I can unplug myself. I'm not having to worry about anything. I'm not having to think about anything. I'm not getting any sort of input. The only thing I have is myself and the environment around me. I'm allowed to be in my own thoughts without having to think about anything else. That way I can visualize, I can plan, and I can action. That's the key things.